Now he's probably gonna wank off to that picture.
Feel like
There's a baby.
on my skin. So this is love.
Hello, my friends. So we are back in New Mexico in Farmington, Arizona. New Mexico? There's a baby. He's wandered far away from his family. Anyways. So we're in New Mexico, woke up this morning, went Planet Fitness, showered, hit a little leg day, then went to the library, did some YouTube for a little bit. So now we gonna take a lunch break, enjoy some time at the park. I might set the hammock up and just chill and relax or shoot some hoops. I gotta pump up my ball if I do that, but I'm probably gonna do that. We go see. It's a beautiful day though, wonderful weather. All right, I gotta pee and there's a bathroom right there, but I'm hungry. So we gonna grub down on this burger. It's a 3/4 pound cheeseburger with a lot of cheese. That is a hefty burger. Let's unwrap it. I'm gonna hit it with a cinematic. Oh, that ooey gooey goodness. Whoa, my bad. That cheese is melted all gooey. Not good. That's meat burger right there. The cheese, that's a cheeseburger. And a lot of meat in your mouth. Just the way I like it. So locals of Mexico are Mexicans, right? So does that mean the locals of New Mexico are New Mexicans? And you know, I might be weird, but I'm also not a big fan of pickles. Like, I'll eat pickles. Like, there's pickles on here, I'm not gonna pick them out. But I'm also not gonna go out my way to eat a pickle. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I get a sandwich and there's just a pickle beside it, I'm probably not gonna eat it, real talk. Because I'm really hungry. I'm only halfway done with this burger. So look at that. Delicious. There's still like a little bit of this thing left. I'm so full. Ooh. Oh, you gotta cherry it. Intermatch stony. Oh, I finished the burger. I forgot to let you know. Oh, this is so good. There's a lot of food. What's up, my homies? So, right now we be walking. We're at this Anima. Okay, well, actually I don't know where we are, but what's happening is I was going to this park because I wanted to walk the river. And as I pulled into the parking lot, apparently there's like a huge fair or something going on, like this huge, I don't know what's going down, but I figured we'd go and check it out. And I'm wearing the GoPro today. So we're gonna get some more POV footage because I like those videos. So yeah, we're gonna see what's going down. Hotel guests only, all others will be towed. Psh, they only be posting that because they got this big function happening over here. But on the normal, I'd be sleeping in those parking lots. They don't even know.
Yes, you can.
There's a duck.
Hey guys, so Riverfest has been awesome. I chilled, listened to some music for a little bit after walking around everywhere. As you saw, there was Planet Fitness. I won a free membership, and I'm a failure, basically. So close. 76, something like that was the score. I only got like, what, 57? Somewhere around there. So close. I felt like I was like 20 away. But I was like pumping them out in the beginning. Pause. And dude, I just get hit out of nowhere tired. But the thing is, when I get really drunk sometimes, I like do a bunch of push-ups against people, and I try to have like a competition. And I always break and die in like the 50s range. It wasn't surprising, but I was also really hoping that I could just like hold at the top for a minute and then be able to like pump out a couple at a time. But dude, once I hit that like that top mark, like that last rep, my body was just shaking. It was kind of embarrassing. And then on the way down, I just fell. The circus came to town, so those guys were really cool. They're from Durango, Colorado. San Juan Circus, I believe was the name. They were tight. So it was like as the performers were like spinning and she were doing their things and stuff, and like with the rope and climbing up and down it, it was ballet, but like next level, and that was cool. But yeah, I'm watching them like climb on the ropes and stuff like that, and I'm like in my head, I wonder, I bet I could do that, but it wouldn't look as graceful. I guarantee it wouldn't look graceful at all. I'm not even that flexible, so I don't even know. But yeah, that's just my ego talking. Anyways, let's see what else this place got. What a beautiful day. Look at that. Cloudy skies, nice river. So beautiful. Oh, hey guys, I'm having a picnic this Memorial Day. Would you like to join me? I'll take that as a yes. Oh, there's two signs. There's this design, and oh, that is so cool. I didn't even know that. All right, check this out. You know, you're a little far away. Come here. Nice. So, I got a sub from Firehouse Subs, the club sub, I believe. Club on the sub, something like that. Because I never had this before. I've had Firehouse Sub like once or twice. Check this out though. I found these in the park, Ray-Bans. I don't know if this is like, I don't know if they're crooked or if they're supposed to be kind of like funky. But you know what? Free sunglasses. They were just sitting there. I think someone sat on them and they're messed up. That's why they left them. I don't know. But they're mine now. Speaking of the park, let me tell you a story. So, there I am, and I'm walking the park. And it was a sunny day, beautiful day. So my shirt was off, and I'm just walking the park. And there was this festival that was ending. And this guy was there, and he stops me. He's like, hey, dude, you look sexy. And I was like, thanks. And I just kept walking. I keep on walking and walking and walking. Take a lap. I'm on the phone, people in the earbuds, and I'm walking. And then I come across this man again. And then he's like, hey man, you're sexy. Can I get a picture of you? I was like, huh? And it threw me off, so I was just like, okay. And then he's like, oh cool, can I take a picture with you? I was like, okay, what? Okay. And I just bamboozled. I didn't know what was going on. And then I thought it was just a quick selfie, cool with a stranger, I don't know. But then he's like, let's have these people take a picture of us. I'm like, well, okay. And then like he starts walking off, and I'm on the phone. I'm like, do you hear what is happening right now? This is crazy. This is weird. Oh, hey, look, a bird. And then I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna take a picture. And then he like, I did hit this number right here, and then he like turns, and then wraps both arms around me. I was like, ah. And then I made a noise. I was like, oh. Yeah, that was so weird. And then he's like, and then they take the picture. He goes to get, so I was like, have a good one. And I was like, just sped walked away. And I kept like turning the shoulder, be sure he wasn't following me. That was weird. But hey, that was like, what a story, you know? Yeah, I talked to my mom about it after. She's like, Nate, you can't be taking pictures with people because you don't do that. And I'm like, but mom, I'm famous. Mom, if I'm gonna be famous, I gotta be taking pictures with strangers. And she's like, yeah. But that's if they know you, not just like, oh, you sexy, come take a picture with me. Now he's probably gonna wank off to that picture. And then she's like, how would you feel about that? And I said, well, mother, I mean, I guess it'd be like an honor, I don't know. And then she's like, what? Oh my gosh. Turns to my dad, babe, do you believe him? And he goes, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, it would be an honor. And she's like, what? It was just good times, good times. I'm gonna eat now, and I got bubbles. I'm so hungry. Oh, that's a turkey breast on there. Dang. Look at that. See, I wanted to, normally I just like the meat and cheese type sandwich, but I was gonna be outside today. I wanted something with some veggies to be a little more refreshing. But hey, see what I was talking about earlier? Pickle. Yeah, I wasn't gonna eat it, but now I bring it up, let me just try it. Yeah, I just generally like pickles. You know, I was thinking about it, and it's just crazy how culture is shaped by environment, you know? I think of all these different places, like if you look at, let's say Asia, and then like the food they have out there, which is a big part of the culture, and then you think of like Mexico. I mean, the two complete, like, actually, I don't know, I've never been to either, but I'm assuming two very different types of environments as far as like the crops you can grow, which leads to the foods, and that just like has such an effect on the culture of something. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of onions though. Like they're good. I like me some onion rings, but they also mess with my stomach, so like I'm not too pumped about them. You know what? I will take some of these onions out. No, not the tomato. Not the tomato. No! Oh, dang it. I have to have the tomato on the outside now. There's some bubbles.
The sun must set at the end of every day, and the curtain must fall at the end of every play, and every little bubble ever blown must someday pop. I will try again to blow a bubble that will last all day.
All right, guys. So, gotta make gangbang right here. You already know. So this Memorial Day, I went bowling. You know, you saw me at the park. I went bowling after, and made friends with the worker there. And she gave me a discount, which was very nice on the bowling. I bowled for an hour, but I was sucking, and not in the fun way. What? But yeah, I only had to pay like 13 bucks for an hour of bowling, which is awesome. Especially when an hour of bowling at my last job was 60. Excuse the sun behind my head. But anyway, so the plan was to go to a casino, milk out some free drinks while I played. I was only gonna put like 20 bucks in, and then go and sleep in the parking lot. But the catch with that is that I feel like the casino has to be open for like 24 hours or have a hotel on it, and the ones nearby don't. And it did. It was open 24 hours, but that was just Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but it's Monday now. So now what I'm gonna have to do is, so I've been bouncing around Farmington for like the past 4 or 5 nights. So now we going to Colorado, because that's where the casino that I want to go to is. So anyways, guys, I will catch you in the next video when we gonna be in Colorado. So thank you so much for tuning in to this New Mexico round 2. I love you guys so much. I'll catch you in the next video where we gonna keep wandering and wandering around the country. I'll catch you guys later. I love you so much. Bye-bye.